Hey Canucks fans, the Vancouver Canucks have been defeated by the Edmonton Oilers 5-3. Here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, and here's one other thing. What I liked, I guess I didn't mind the fact that Canucks battled back to one-goal deficits for most of the game. They tied it up at 1-1 after Edmonton scored. Then Edmonton went up 3-1, Canucks battled back to 3-2. Then Edmonton went up 4-2, Canucks battled back to 4-3, but obviously they could never catch up and they're never tied after the 1-1 mark. But especially after Edmonton scored their third goal, which could have been a backbreaker, I like that JT Miller scored pretty much right after that, just 40 seconds afterwards. But, I guess it speaks a bit to their battle level, but they certainly didn't have the talent and they were outmatched in the offensive firepower department, as we could see tonight. And I'll get to that in a second. I like JT Miller's game. I thought he was the most noticeable Canuck by far. He had 1 goal and 1 assist. He was a plus. No, he wasn't a plus. There's no way he was a plus. Yeah, 1 goal, 1 assist. He was a +2, which was very good, and had one shot and goal, no hits. 22 minutes of ice time, including power play and shorthanded time. Has to play shorthanded because all of our penalty killers, Mott, Beagle, Sutter, Roussel, they're all hurt. So I thought JT Miller had a very complete game. Like I said, 2 points, +2 on a night where the Canucks lost by 2. 22 minutes of ice time, including power play time and penalty kill time. So I thought he was our best player by far. So he was the standout to me when it comes to Canucks players. And Canucks won the face-off battle, no big deal. And I guess the good thing is they did not surrender a goal on the Edmonton power play. So the Canucks penalty kill continues to be strong. What I didn't like, I didn't like the fact that the Canucks only got 1 power play, and they went 0 for 1. So that means, I've said this a few times, they're simply not making the other team take penalties. They're not drawing penalties, and it could be just a lack of hustle. It could be I wouldn't say it's a lack of effort, lack of hustle. I think they're just not getting to the dirty areas enough. They're not making it difficult for the Edmonton Oilers to defend. Didn't like the second period where the Canucks were outscored 3-1. I think they're outshot 10-5 or 11-5. Canucks are having a lot of trouble in the second period, and they give up early goals against Ottawa, against Toronto, now against Edmonton, 18 seconds in the second. They're always giving up early goals in the second period. That I don't know if that's a coaching thing, a mental thing, a personnel thing, whatever it is. It's got to stop because especially if you battle hard in the first period, you're feeling good about the game, you're tied with the Oilers, and then boom. You're down a goal just 18 seconds in the second period. So I did not like that. I thought the line of Horvat, Pearson, and Lind really struggled last night. They were -3. They're all -3 until the last little bit. So Horvat ends up -3. Lind ends up -3 and Pearson ends up -2. But yeah, you looked, and every time that Edmonton scored for the first little while, that line was on the ice. So it wasn't the best line for sure. And I thought Holtby's game was fine. He made 27 saves on 31 shots. It's just under a 900 save percentage, but certainly not going to blame Holtby for tonight's loss. You know, the Purjärvi goal, which was the tic-tac-toe, that was a tough one. Tyson Barrie one, maybe. I'm trying to even think about what. Oh, yeah, that was the one. Where Barrie eluded Pearson, so I wouldn't blame that on Holtby as well. Just trying to think of the goals. And then there's the McDavid one, which was nice, and the Cahoon one. Yeah, overall, I wouldn't blame Holtby for this one either. So what I didn't like then, the fact that the Canucks didn't draw enough power plays. The fact that the Canucks got badly outplayed in the second period with that early goal, and the Horvat, Lind, Pearson line really struggled. One other thing, well, 2 things. The Canucks are 0-4 ever since the nice guy Clay meme, unfortunately, but I'm not going to blame that. Also, actually, 3 things. It's a night where I love and hate having Connor McDavid in my keeper league, so not just this year, but for life, I have Connor McDavid in one of my Yahoo leagues, so I guess that's a good night for me that way. And I think here you could say that the bottom 6s were equal. Like the Canucks bottom 6 was just okay, but the Edmonton Oilers bottom 6 wasn't anything to write home about. But of course, you see the discrepancy, especially with no Pettersson, how at the top of the lineup, when you have McDavid, Draisaitl, Purjärvi, Nugent-Hopkins, Yamamoto, Cahoon all playing really well and probably outplaying the Canucks top 6. So there we go. There's what I liked. There's what I didn't like. There's one other thing. Let me know what you thought about the game in the comment section below. Unfortunately, I predicted a Canucks loss for the first time, and I was right, unfortunately. I predicted a 4-2 loss, I think I said, and then I was off by a goal for each team, 5-3. But yes, if you're watching this now, make sure you join Parker and me at 10 o'clock for Canucks After Dark and I'll put the link right in my video description. And otherwise, let me know what you thought about tonight's game. I don't think you can blame the Canucks' effort at all, but I think we should just get used to these kind of games for the final 10 games of the season. Edmonton clinches a playoff spot. Vancouver has to run the table, go 10 for 10 to have any hope, and I think that's going to be a far cry for any team in the league, let alone our beloved Vancouver Canucks. Stay safe. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Have a great night. God bless. And go Canucks go.